everybody, this is Coach Moe from Coach Moe Athletics. I am the head coach and developer and founder of Coach Moe Athletics, LLC. We run a basketball academy. We've been in business for 10 years. We work with kids from kindergarten up into college, up into some of them we're going to the pro level. We have multiple D1, D2, D3, NAIA players, which are boys and girls, that have played through our program. And today I want to go over some basic dribbling and things to show you guys how you get started and working on some of the basics. As you can see, two basketballs in my hand, two different sizes. And we talked about this video, we're going to talk about some dribbling, and we'll get to a bunch of that stuff here. But before you even get to that part, you have to pick the right size basketball, okay? Right hand here, this is an adult size basketball. This is a 29.5. So typically, I know every state, might have their own thing, but typically 8th grade boys and up will switch over to a 29.5 and you'll go on, this is a regular size official basketball. Now, the 28.5 is usually, we're using elementary and typically girls basketball, and you'll see 27.5s. That's probably preschool, first grade. Not all states would use that, but typically it's 28.5. And that would be your junior high boys up until 7th grade, and that would be most of your ladies from junior high up into adult. So before you even get started, make sure you pick the right size basketball. All right, so to get started, I am an adult. I'm an adult, so I'm going to be using the adult size basketball. Okay, so we'll have this right here. Typically when I do classes or I teach different groups or individual, obviously I want them to use the basketball that they're going to use for their age. So if you're at home and you're watching doing the drills, if you're in 2nd grade, 3rd grade, you're using this 28. Right? But for video purposes, I'm going to use the adult basketball. So we'll just put the 25 down here. There are two hands in basketball you're going to dribble with. You have your left and you have your right hand. We are not actually going to get into any of that just because we're going to do a lot of the basics. So, right hand, left hand. Main thing I would try to teach people and really do is kids need to dribble with their fingertips. Why do I want to dribble with my fingertips? Fingertips have control of the basketball. If I don't have control of the basketball will go everywhere. So, I'm right-handed, so right hand is my dominant hand. So I'm going to keep the ball always into my right hand and kind of start example-wise. But what I'm teaching you is you're going to be able to use both hands and do that. And we'll go over some drills, but I'm going to start in my dominant hand. When I mean dominant hand, that's the hand I typically write with or cut with or with scissors, and I dribble the basketball with. And I typically do everything with my right hand. If I try to do anything with my left hand, without practicing it, it's going to be hard. So right hand first. We said the right hand using the fingertip. I have control of it. So what I want you to do is have your basketball, put it out, just tap the basketball a little bit. Use your fingertips. Just walk it, walk it, walk it, even before you dribble. So what I would do with this one, I would take probably about 30 seconds. I'd take 30 seconds just to tap that basketball. Make sure it's there. There you got it? Good. And that's with my right hand. And I'd switch. Just tap it, getting used to it. Okay, get used to it. I'm not slapping the basketball. If I slap the basketball, I'm not going to have control when I start dribbling it. I'm slapping it, getting used to it, warming up. It's like warming up a car. Okay, got it? We'll say 30 seconds. We're going to go back to the right. Okay, before I dribble with that right, just start putting it down. I'm going to go back to my fingertips. So my fingertips is going to be where I dribble with. In my mind, when I'm dribbling, I got to make sure that I'm dribbling below my waist. And when you're first starting out how to dribble, that can be overwhelming, having a bunch of different directions. So we're not going to give you 20 different things you got to look out for. What I'm saying is you're going to dribble your fingertips and you're trying to focus below your waist. The reason why you're dribbling below your waist is because you want to have control of the basketball. Having control of the basketball makes the game easier, okay? And it makes it fun. And you can get to point A to point B a little bit faster. So we'll take our right hand. But we got to make sure our footwork is right. I do footwork, and I got to be in the right position to dribble a basketball. If I am too close, when I get my feet here and I try to dribble a basketball, I can easily fall to the right or to the left. If I fall, I can't dribble a basketball. I'm out of control, okay? But what I'm going to do, I'm going to teach you guys simple this. We're going to put our feet together, okay? Make sure you have room. Put your feet together. Got it? All right, cool. You're going to put, for me, I'm right-handed. It's my dominant hand, dominant foot, okay? If you're left-handed, you use your left, okay? I'm gonna put my right foot in front of my left, and I'm gonna slide over. If you ever heard shoulder length apart, that's where you're at. If somebody were to come to tap me right now and move me on, I can't move, okay? I can't move. I have one slightly in front of it so I can have control. So later when we teach you how to move out, you're gonna use that foot to move yourself out. But we're not doing that till later. So I'm in the right position to keep myself balanced. I go back to my right hand. Remember, you have the ball in your right hand. For this drill, we're in the right hand. I am now out. I'm in a position. I'm trying to keep the ball under my waist. So I'm gonna take the basketball, and guess what? Use the ground to pound the basketball. What does pounding the basketball mean? I have to make sure the ball returns to my hand. So I have to pound it on the ground, okay? I can't do that just by dropping it, okay? What happens a lot of times, I'll see kids, they'll drop the basketball and they'll try to go get it, okay? Right there, so I don't have control of the basketball. You don't want to have to come all the way up from the top and way down to control the basketball, okay? That's not what you want to do. You want to have total control of the basketball. So when you're doing it, you're pounding the ball into the ground. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to dribble the ball 3 times with my right hand in my athletic stance outside of my body. The reason I do it outside of my body, I want to control it so it doesn't go everywhere, okay? And I want to make sure that I'm balanced. I have my left hand, it's called an offhand. It's funny because this is, you know what it's basically called? It's offhand to tell the person that's trying to take the ball from you, which is a defender, which we'll learn, is to get them off of you. You don't want them off into your area. So that's your offhand. So my offhand is out, my right hand is here, I am going outside. So I'm going to dribble 3 times. Right hand, fingertips. So it's 1, 2, 3. Again, 1, 2, 3. Notice how I'm dribbling with my fingertips. 1, 2, 3, 4 fingertips. My thumb is not going to be part of that. It's kicking the ball another way. It is 4 fingertips. 1, 2, 3, 4. What I want you to do with that, I would like you to do 3 sets of 10 on your right hand to start off with. So that's 30. But I don't want you doing 30 in a row because I want quality, okay? And we don't want you going so fast that you lose the basketball and you're out of control. So if I do 10, it's this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I want you to take the ball and adjust. There's nothing wrong with losing the basketball. So let's say I lose this. 1, 2, and it goes over here, okay? You are learning how to dribble. So I want you to do is grab the basketball, come back to your spot, okay?